We want to explain the cause of current container shortages. Container shortages have become a serious problem in the logistics industry. But this problem also impacts manufacturers, trading companies, and retail businesses. In short, the cause of the serious container shortage are the effects of COVID-19 on the logistics industry. From the beginning of 2020, coronavirus started spreading around the world, and then from March and April, many countries entered lockdown. Economic activities were restricted, which also affected the labor market. The number of port laborers was also reduced. The fleet of cargo ships moving from China was cut. This means rates more than doubled in a very short space of time. There has been a dramatic increase in air rates, in some cases by a factor of 500% or more. Due to the pandemic, vessel owners reduced the number of ships to stabilize costs and scrapping fleets. This is because shipping lines would make losses if they continued to send vessels while they have no cargo. They reduced the number of vessels to maintain the ocean freight stability, and most countries limited economic activities from April until June. From July, world economic activities started to recover. Chinese factories restarted production of exporting activities, and this increased exports from China. China was able to manage the coronavirus, and they were able to restart their production at their factories earlier than other countries. This encouraged other businesses to try to produce in China, which increased export from China. Normally, from September, large volumes of cargo sails into North America for Christmas business. Large volumes of cargo are shipped from China to North America. In addition to this, China has a long vacation in October. This leads to then trying to send cargo before the holiday starts. This drastically increases the volume of exports from China as well. In America, there has been a lack of manpower and chassis due to coronavirus, as they mainly collect containers at ports and take them inland. However, the containers do not return for a long time because there is a shortage of drivers, which means they are unable to bring the containers back quickly. Therefore, there is a lack of chassis to collect containers from the port. Because of these reasons, more containers are stopped at the port. It normally takes 1 to 2 days to return empty containers and chassis. However, currently they may not return for over a week. These problems are repeatedly happening, allowing the situation to worsen. Shippers started to increase their stock level in September. Due to this high demand and shortage of containers, ocean freight rates started to increase. For example, the UK and France entered a second national lockdown from November to December. During the lockdown, they were unable to go out, and they had a limited labor force, which reduced cargo handling speeds. UK ports started to see vessel congestion from this summer, and it became worse after lockdown. To reduce congestion, some shipping lines stopped booking for the UK and tried to omit ports in the UK. It is a market principle for shipping lines to prioritize empty container collection for long haul where they can make more money, and they're affecting the delay of vessels as well. As previously explained, there is a lack of manpower at ports due to COVID-19. It's not just because of lockdown in the EU or the USA. All major ports are affected. We're struggling with serious congestion. Now vessels are waiting by the harbor for more than 4 days and are unable to unload cargo. The port of Singapore congestion is not from COVID-19. It is affected by the market change, as explained. They're prioritizing containers for long-haul shipment, and they start to see no space on direct vessels for long-haul shipping. This transship cargo handling is the cause of congestion at the port of Singapore. If one port is congested, it delays other vessel services, including all sea routes. There are heavy congestion and Asian ports, including the Singapore, Shanghai, and all other major ports. I'd like to remind the shippers and consignees that there are not as many vessels which operate according to a schedule currently. Unfortunately, there is no clear answer. We're hoping they might be able to receive ordered containers in China, and there may be an increase of COVID-19 vaccines. This may improve the situation. Let's summarize today's contents. There are 2 main effects caused by container shortages. Ocean freight has skyrocketed. Shipping lines prioritize empty container collection for long-haul shipment, which allows them to make more profit, as a result in increased more container shortages in Asian countries. Shipping lines are concerned about double booking and have strengthened the collection of cancellation fees. Improvement by February-March 2021 is predicted, but this could be impacted by further worsening of COVID-19 pandemic and or carrier decisions with regard to blank sailings after CNY. We will endeavor to keep you updated and keep being transparent about this evolving crisis.